sometimes on the trail, no matter how much you want to continue, you just can't because there's traffic jams. And today, we have a couple hundred goats. With blue horns. Pretty cool. We have ourselves suspension bridge number 17. And what's unique about this one is the canyon is beautiful. There's a beautiful, beautiful river under us. Anyway, that's every bridge. They're all amazing. Woo! So if you remember earlier, I was talking about how there's 1 million bottles brought into this area every year. And here is a good example of where they end up. In a big pit. And I have no idea what's gonna happen to them. They might burn them, they might just sit there forever, but they're not gonna decompose. It's a bummer to see this, especially since it's so preventable. So the best way to prevent it is not to buy it. This is one of those moments where you don't want to fall that way. Woo! They didn't tell me about this in the guidebook. So this right here is what I like to call the no fall zone. Because if you fall, you're gonna die. Whoa! Dying is not an option because my mom would be really pissed off at me. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be careful while I hold my camera with one hand and hike with the other. The definition of careful, right? After skirting cliffs all morning, I finally made it to safer, but colder ground. As you can see behind me, the landscape's a lot different. A lot of pine trees around here. It looks a lot like Colorado, and it's definitely cooler as well. I don't think you can see my breath, but it's cold. We're moving our way up. That way. March. Hello, hello. Good day. Toward the end of the day, I was lucky enough to meet a super nice family. Up until this point, a lot of the people were shy, but not this group. They were returning home after working in the fields, and as you can see, Grandma was very excited to show off her machete. Bye-bye! Namaste! After only a few minutes, I felt like part of the family, so I did my duty and helped carry the tired little guy. I think he was having a great time. He did giggle the entire way home. Or maybe he was crying. I couldn't see his face. All right, you want your kid back? I'm getting tired. So yesterday at 4, it was pretty warm. Today at 4, I've climbed a lot of altitude and it's cold. Check that out. It's chilly. Tonight's gonna be a chilly night, so I hope this hostel right here has warm blankets. So the real reason why I chose this hotel, not because of the awesome blue and white paint job, it's because we live right across the street from our new friends. Namaste! Bye-bye! And look at that. Look at that huge 26,000 foot mountain right there. So this is the first night that it's really cold. I'm hanging out in the kitchen here with all the ladies while they make our dalbat. And it's the only warm spot in this whole lodge, so I'm just gonna stay really close to the fire. After the sun went down, it got freezing, so I jumped straight under the covers to stay warm. Oh gosh. And I'm only at, I think, 8,000 feet, and I'm going to 18,000 feet, so 10,000 more feet to go. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that it's just going to get colder and colder and colder. And I'm already crying like a little baby. Think warm thoughts. Think warm thoughts. Think warm thoughts.